Okay. Then you add to the personal chest a few things. And a couple of these you have never seen before. The energy tablets you have. I need 2 of them, and I should have some... Really? Didn't know I was that low on them. Oh well, I'll just grab some osmium and make the rest of... rest of the control circuits. I should have enough redstone for 3 of them. I forgot I need iron for how much iron this actually takes, so why am I still carrying this leather around? There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty much just spitballing at this point. I mean, I remember how many diamonds it takes because those diamonds are not easy to get your hands on. Not by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, you could argue that there were a lot of them in that dungeon, but considering how long raiding it in the place actually took. Okay, so we need to make the robot, I'm gonna say. I'll refine this. Which redstone do I have on me? I need more. And while I'm getting myself more redstone, I forget exactly how many of these, how much redstone it costs to make to make those circuits. Get some more osmium. I can never remember how much these things really are. And that's the other one. Although, yeah, I just remembered that Mekanism recipes used to be a lot less, shall we say, stingy. I know that's kind of a rough word to use, but it does make a kind of a sense. It used to only take 4 diamonds. Now I'm pretty sure it takes more than that. So why am I talking about this? Because I'm going to refine one of these diamonds. Grab these because the metallurgic infuser is done with them. Then I'm going to refine obsidian. And the obsidian refines into 4 units of obsidian dust. And now I'm going to infuse the obsidian with diamond. Enriched diamond. And I've got refined obsidian dust. Didn't know I could get such a yield out of that, but there's a couple of things I need for the robots. Remember this osmium compressor? Well, you can mix refined obsidian dust with osmium to make, I believe it's called refined osmium? Yeah, refined obsidian, that's it. Throw another one of these in here just for insurance. You can also enrich the refined obsidian dust. Although there's a difference now in how Might as well do both. Because there's a difference now in how much infused alloy you can combine with how much enriched diamond to make the next level of infused alloy. We're going to be using top shelf infused alloy here. See this stuff, atomic alloy. Oh, I've already got this. Okay. So as you can see here, it costs twice as much. See, now I'm empty. And to make atomic alloy out of reinforced alloy, it takes twice as much refined obsidian, yeah, with an N, as it did. I'm just gonna plunk these down somewhere. Well, maybe not. I'll stick them in here. Forgot I had this thing on. Anyway, now I've got some atomic alloy. And I'll take the refined obsidian and use all of that to make the robot. Or robot if you're going for that classic sci-fi pronunciation. Now I need a couple of logistical sorters. And those are made from iron, control circuits, and pistons. And these go again. There we are. Oh, and that's a quest. I didn't notice that. And it gave me a mechanical pipe. Well, that's not half bad, I suppose. So now there's the rest of the digital miner. Let's see. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more units of atomic alloy. I can use the 7th for something, but I'll take care of that later. Let's see here. Also, you need to refine some more diamond. And some more redstone. There'll be a few leftovers. The recipe doesn't exactly clean up as... It's not as clean as it was. I'm probably going to need more of these reinforced what do you call these again? Infused alloys. I need more of them at some later point. Oh, and I got more dynamic tanks. You know, there is a use for these. It's kind of far in the Mechanism quest line, though. There's some high-end mechanisms. There's a thing called a it's used to make or it's used to evaporate brine from water, and then it can feed brine into another one, and somehow get lithium out of that, or liquid lithium, and you have to sort of treat that to make it solid lithium. But that's down the road a bit. Okay. Do I have all the... I need lapis. Not much lapis, but some. Couldn't have gotten that even in it. Alright, fine. There we are. Looks like the Wandering Trader got a replacement llama. Either that or I didn't actually kill that one by accident. How many of these did I say I needed? I think it was 6, so that shouldn't be an issue. And I think all 3 of these. $20, $80. Yeah, that should be enough. Now, once I have 4 units of atomic alloy here, I can make the teleportation cores. There we are. Could have done that earlier, I guess. That's both of them. And the actual unit itself still needs a steel casing. I'll just grab the rest of the steel out of here. And voila. Count it, one digital miner. Where to put this thing? Where to put this thing? About here. Yeah, yeah, I gotta stick a battery in it. But you can use silk touch on ores. Auto eject and auto pull. I'm not exactly sure what they do. I know what auto eject does, and you can configure it to dig up any ore or any block that you know the name of, and it's easy enough to figure that one out. Speaking of iron ore, I wonder if I were to grab the iron ore with silk touch, how would that work in a was going to say enrichment chamber, but it doesn't seem to do anything in enrichment. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, this is the old way. Yeah, it looks like everything works as it originally did in if you are using the blocks of war themselves, as opposed to haven't turned this in yet. As opposed to the raw ores. I'll probably be using Silk Touch a lot then. Let me just take this cube out here and put it right back in again, because it was a quest there. What'd I get out of it? Ooh, steel casings. Oh my goodness, I so need those things. As for dynamic tanks, I'm halfway through with those, but making dynamic tanks in general requires dynamic valves. Let's see, I still got some osmium left over. I was doing that. That was what I was... That's why I wanted these iron bars off the dungeon for. Because, I mean, I think 6 of them... 6 iron blocks make 16... 16 iron bars, but what do you do with... well, the ones you don't use? So, with this in mind... I'm going to do another quest here, like that. Diversion transporter. This thing, while logistical transporters themselves may not be configured to be redstone sensitive, that doesn't mean the operation is completely gone. Replace the section of pipe with a diversion transporter, which allows each face to be individually configured for redstone control. Not sure whether I consider that a necessity right now or not. But since I got some dynamic tanks out of reward, I'm going to finish that one quest and make a dynamic valve. Fetching. Put this in here. Come to think of it, I've got energy upgrades. And where do I need to use energy upgrades? Well, I can think of no other place besides the digital miner. These, there we go. These make energy more efficient. Make the machine they're being used on more efficient. Speed upgrades. Well, it increases the speed. I don't know what it does to the energy though. What'd I get? Is that just more dynamic tank? Oh no, it was mechanical pipes. Fluid tanks. I never got around to finishing that quest, and it's getting kind of dark. I'm going to do this inside. How's this go again? I know I looked at it at some point. Yeah, here we go. I may at some future, I may at some point later on need these tanks for use in other machines. Doesn't seem likely, but Mekanism does do it. What else? Tier installers. Yeah, you can use these on machines. Or on cubes, I think. So if I were to make a basic tier installer, that I think would would turn an ordinary machine such as a metallurgic infuser into a factory, an infusing factory in this case. I didn't know I had those. Yeah, this one costs the least. I forget what else you can use these on. I need space badly. And there's this thing, the gauge dropper. That's for those times where you've got a little bit of stuff left in, well, a machine's internal tank, and you're like, oh my goodness, I have this much left over. What am I going to do with it? Well, you use this thing to fill and empty these machines. Yeah, some of these dynamic tanks that building, what do you call them? Those evaporation plants, should I decide to do so, should be a lot easier than... Now, where would I get sawdust from? It's funny, I thought I'd be able to get it from the sawmill in Mekanism, or the precision sawmill. Actually, I'll get a cardboard box as a reward for that. So maybe that'll be the next thing I need. Next thing I make, I mean. What do I have here? Ah, here we are. No, I said I didn't want to go outside, but that doesn't mean... I don't know what that was. Oh, wait. Yeah, attacked from behind. Part of fighting dirty, but this is nuts. Okay. Now I've installed that. The quest reward is a cardboard box which completes another quest, which doesn't have any rewards in it, to be honest. But then again, cardboard boxes are a pretty simple thing to build if you have the sawdust for it. So I can sort of understand why that is. And there's that one little bit of that one last thing of atomic alloy I had. Now let's see. I'm going to make the atomic disassembler. Yeah, where'd this come from? An elite tier installer, eh? Well, yeah, I'm going to show you exactly how these tier installers work by using this one on my energy cube. Right now it can only hold 6.4 MFEs. Now it's up to 25.6. Of course, I suppose I ought to have a power source that can fill the thing in a reasonable amount of time. No, but that's another day and another cup of coffee. Now then. This thing. What else do I need? Gold, redstone, infused alloy. Pretty much it. But to make the infused alloy, I need iron, which I need to resupply on. Thought I had some in there. And redstone, which I'm already carrying with me. There we are. I only need 2 more of these, though. There's a lot of steel casings. Still, more advanced projects in Mekanism do take a lot of steel casings. Still sitting on, yeah. I'm still on the fence as to how far to go in this. I'll just take an energy tablet and call me Leo in the morning. And there you have it, atomic disassembler. Which I trust a little bit more than a pickaxe. I'll just fill this thing up. Get this epic mechanism loot bag. Oh, and it's got more energy upgrades in it. It's got speed upgrades too. I think speed upgrades increase the amount of energy that something takes per unit time. Energy upgrades make that make the thing more efficient. But if I'm going to be running the digital miner off of batteries, or rather off of energy cubes, then it shouldn't make that much of a difference, should it? So with that in mind, I'll install these 2 things here, and these 8 things here. Yeah, now it's 10 times faster and 10 times more efficient.